Mm.
She's
She out here superheading it.
superheading it. She's guac 3000. You know what I mean? She's riding more.
Is
She's
it
doing that.
guac? I didn't know that.
I don't know.
GAW.
I don't know. I'm paying extra for guac. You feel me? All right.
Okay.
Welcome to our home. I'm Dante, aka Baldy.
And I'm Toya, aka Locks.
And this is the Baldy Locks Podcast. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at Baldy Locks Podcast. And make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Turn on them notifications so you can see our next episodes.
All right.
So we put out on our Instagram page what do people want to talk about. And of course, you know, most people want to talk about sex. And understandably so. We are on the upper millennial side of things.
Elder millennial, if you will, I guess.
Sure, that works. And we've been married for quite some time.
How long? Too long.
These minis? A long time. Long time.
long time.
So one thing that we want to touch on that someone suggested on our Instagram page was sex frequency, which I can say as a man talking to my guy friends, sex frequency is a thing.
I see. I don't like the stigma behind when you get married, you're never going to get any. Like, I just don't like it.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not a thing. Let's explain, shall we?
Yeah.
So, okay. Initially, when you get together, you meet, you date, and you have sex a lot. And it might seem like a lot, and it's actually not. What it is you guys don't see each other that often. So when you do see each other, you have sex every time you see each other. But that's like once or twice a week. You have that chance to miss each other. You haven't actually been in that person's presence for a few days. So you miss them. You have sex. It's great. It's awesome. Men think that this is how it's going to be forever. Every time we're together, we're going to have sex, and that's not the case.
Wrong.
Not the case.
Not the case at all.
Read my lips. Not the case.
Did nobody ask you to enunciate it, though?
They got to know.
They know. They heard you.
They don't know. It's some people that don't know.
Well, they don't know now. Don't act like it don't. Get down. It's just...
Now it does. Okay. So, yeah. This was the thing. So, fellas, like I said, when you first get together, it's sex all the time. But what they don't tell you about marriage before you get married is sex is it's not gonna be there like it was. And it's not you all the time. What it is, what I found out, correct me if I'm wrong, is the woman has things that happens to her that takes her mind off of it. Like having children, being stressed out, worried about this, that, and the third.
This, that, and the third.
I can be on my deathbed, and she could be like, "You want to have sex?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
Like, dude,
run it.
I don't understand y'all. Like, y'all could be running 120 fever and be like, "Here, honey, take this hot. I don't know.
Yeah, then put this thermometer in you.
My temperature is fine. You worry about yourself.
Oh, shit.
You worry about yourself. Here's the thing. I feel like it's really a skewed version, okay? When you're dating, especially if you're not dating exclusively, you have a rotation. I don't care. Even the lamest of lame people have a rotation. So you're now putting all that same expectations on one person. more so if you don't live together, before you get married. So if I see you twice a week, right?
We
Weekly,
fucking. We fucking.
can't make love to me.
Sure, we fucking.
Can't even appease me. Anyway, I see you twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that now that we're married, that twice a week is not enough for you? If we were in a monogamous relationship.
Okay,
So
here's what it is. It's like every time I see you, we have sex. That's what's in my mind. Every time I see you, we have sex.
It's very juvenile.
Right. No, this is basic. It's not juvenile. That's creepy, Toya Kelly. Moving on.
Whatever. No, I meant juvenile in the fact that, like, you're looking at the very simplicity of it. Like, you're looking at this frequency from a very, very, okay, we'll use basic. We'll say basic. It's very basic. Like, you can't be in this college level relationship type situation, which is marriage, you did it to yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have this elementary thought process.
It's not
behind
elementary.
it. How?
Here's what it is. You're emotional. Your sex is tied to your emotions. Men's sex is tied to, I'm gonna get this nut off.
First off,
because like I said in the beginning, you have kids, you have responsibilities, and that takes your mind out of it.
Yeah. Because
nothing takes my mind off of putting my penis in you. Again, have I ever been like with pneumonia or with the flu, and then I still be like, yo.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I don't want that
H1N1
dick. No.
Have I have an attitude and I had a rough day, and it's like, run it. There's not a time.
It's very simple. It's like simple.
No, it's not.
Okay, no, not simple in a bad way. I'm just saying it's just a simple ideal. That's all.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It's unnecessary because y'all in general, generally speaking, again, it's emotion. I need my emotion. I need to be in the mood.
Is that what you really think?
No, that's what it is.
All the time?
No, not all the time. I'm just saying, as what I've found is, again, if those things that I told you takes your mind off of sex, it's not the same as men.
I get it, but the women feel the same way. I don't need to be emotionally tied to you every time I want to get this out. Like, my tank is full, go ahead and drain it. Like, just how you feel.
Yeah, when you're in the mood.
No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No. Sometimes you could be laying there, you could be dog ass tired, and be like, I just want to get this out. And I don't want to deal with him. And that sounds mean, but it's like, I don't want to deal with it. If I could just unscrew it and screw it myself and then put it back on you.
But here's what happens.
So what's the difference?
Here's what happens with that.
What?
You need something to get you going, to get there, to do actual work to get that nut out. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, again, tell me that you haven't said multiple times, oh, I wanted to do it. I was just so tired. Oh, I wanted to do it. I was just exhausted. There's nothing, you'll never hear a man, generally speaking, say, I didn't have sex because I was tired. My head hurt. Because when I'm stroking, that sickness is gone. Once I hit that nut, that sickness comes back.
Real talk. Okay?
No, that's real talk.
Let me tell you, okay? I'm gonna be real honest. Sometimes I just need 90 seconds.
Well, say that.
One and done. One and done. I don't need you to grope me. I don't need you to touch me. You ain't gotta take your clothes off. Bottom half only.
Let's be honest. How often does that happen?
How often does it happen, or how often do I think about it? Like,
this is the same thing.
it's not.
How often do you think about it?
Weekly.
How often do you take action on it? Exactly.
Quarterly.
That's my point.
I don't want to get roped into a situation where look.
Because I guarantee you, if you tell me, give me 90 seconds, I'm going to give you 93. Because anything beyond, all right. I could rub one out and be done within minutes.
I can rub one out and be done in 60 seconds.
I was trying to be nice to myself. You know what I mean? I find a decent 15 seconds on a porn and it's out. Anything beyond that, that's for you because I love you. I want you to feel good. I want you to enjoy sex.
In those moments, generally speaking, do you think that I can't? Hey, wrist game is strong.
What? Wrist? Huh? Wrist?
Flick of the wrist.
Oh.
Yeah, the wrist. 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 Yeah. Strong. Okay. Just like when you was coming up and you learned about yourself and how y'all can get that out, women are the same way.
What's your point?
The point is that for y'all can get in there. You know, smooth as apple pie. Let me hit this whatever minute or whatever it is, because I'm just trying to get this out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Women can do the same, but I have to guide you. Like, not...
Yeah, the guy who? What? Do tell.
It's not that you don't know what you're doing, okay? Because we already know you're very, very skilled in that. I ain't gonna say that because I ain't got time for nobody to be sliding into nothing around here. No, he ain't skilled. No. The thought runs across my mind frequently, like, man, let me just get this out.
And that goes to my point. The thought. There's no action. You think about it.
Let me just get this out.
Okay. Let me throw this out there. Fellas, how many times have you been at work? Your girl's at work. She's sending you nasty stuff all day long. You see her face? I ain't even gotta look at her. I see it. I know.
That's not fair.
I'm not done. How many times have you been at work all day? She's sending you nasty texts. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And your pants is extra tight. And you thinking, oh, it's going down. It's been a week and a half and we ain't had none. And then you get home. Hey, baby. What's up? Yeah, make you a shower. How did I turn into a 1970s pimp?
I don't know. But anyway, and I don't understand. Am I your bottom? Never mind.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. But my point is, you go through all that, fellas. Put it down in the comments. You know you've been through this. She goes through, she gets you hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza. At the end of the day.
First of all, let's just speak on the fact that Little Caesar's pizza is only good initially.
Well, you only needs 90 seconds. That's 5 minutes right there. So you're going to take this Little Caesar's.
To be quite candid.
My point is, your gas all day. Mm-hmm. The thought of it is there. Mm-hmm. Action is the problem.
Action between us.
Between men and women. That's the whole.
Yeah, between men and women.
If you go back through this video, you'll see everything is all thoughts. It's all thoughts, no action. I want to do it, but I don't. I'm going to text you while I'm at work because I'm horny. But when I get home, it's, responsibilities have taken my mind off of sex.
You know, it's your fault because you left it in. If you hadn't left it in, they wouldn't be running around asking me all these questions and stuff. Let's just be honest. You shooting the club up, and now they running around asking for snacks.
They don't ask me for snacks?
No, not like they ask me. No. And it's not just kids. You know what I mean? Like
I said, it's responsibilities.
Yeah,
Take
you're
your
right. It's
mind off of
responsibilities. It does. I honestly, and in talking to a lot of other women, both, single, married, in relationships, whatever, a lot of women just get it out of their system and then they go to sleep. They just don't want to be bothered.
That's a shame. Because
in the sense,
most men want to please you.
I get that. But down the line of all that responsibility, I just need 45 seconds to get this up out of me so I can go to sleep. All I got in me is 45 seconds. But 45 seconds of me on me versus him on her? No. But it doesn't equate.
Here's another.
Doesn't equate.
Here's another one. Is this camera on me? Use your mind. Okay. Here's another thing. I'm going to say it out loud because y'all ain't going to say it to your girl. Just show her this video.
So you going to say it to me?
No, I'm going to say this to them.
But I'm here. I can hear you.
Don't listen. She ain't doing shit no way. She just taking a dick on her back. So what effort do you have to do? Backside, forest, all forest, whatever. What are you doing that you need energy? All you have to do is give it a rub right quick or just say, hey, come get this.
Because look.
What effort do you need?
Sometimes I don't want to be penetrated. Let's just be honest. Okay?
That don't even match with what you just said. Oh, so you just want to eat it and you're a selfish son of a... You know what? You are selfish. Not only...
You're selfish. You out here handing out
Sway?
104-degree penis when you on your deathbed and shit. That's selfish. You'll put me in harm's way. That would feel good. Having a harm's way.
Hot stick up in you.
I don't need that COVID.
Now I got COVID dick.
H1N1?
SARS.
Long Ebola. I don't know.
Measles. Measles dick.
Measles dick. No, but what I'm saying is, just like y'all have that primal urge, so do we. And honestly, you're right. Responsibilities do get in the way for us. And yes, I'm laying there and I'm doing whatever. I'm not, activating my core like y'all are. I get it. You know what I mean? Kudos to men in general. Kudos to all the men out there because
I applaud you for that. Hey, you deserve a thumbs up for that. Tap that thumbs up. Subscribe.
Don't tell you right now.
Shout out to this, but go ahead.
Yeah. We get it. We appreciate it. We do. We're not saying enough. We appreciate it. But sometimes I just want to go in there and, picky, and be done. It's so quick.
Is that what we're going to call it now? A missy? You about to get your missy on?
Is your flipping if it's fine yet?
Is your flipping yet?
It's backwards.
Flip it and reverse it.
Yeah, that's it. What's the percentage on? Oh, okay. It's a strong wise. It's okay. So back to we're saying the beginning of the relationship. Yeah, you're right. The expectation is there, but when you have multiple players on the team, it's like going to work and having everybody else call off, and you expect me to do all this work by myself. It's not the same, and it's unrealistic. Let's be honest. Even if you guys switch over to a monogamous relationship, but you guys aren't living together and you don't see each other every day, again, it is unrealistic to think that somebody that I see every single day, I'm going to want to do this. It's not like it's and I hear it from so many men, like, oh, you get married and you ain't gonna have no sex really no more. You're busting the same nuts. Same amount.
No. Like I said in the beginning, every time I see you, we have sex.
Yeah. Weekly.
So if I see you 2 times a week, we're having sex. If I see you 3 times a week, we're having sex.
Do the numbers though. Look
And
at the numbers.
also, it's like before you have responsibilities together, you have sex all the time.
It's carefree.
It's carefree sex. But again, it's mental for the lady. Oh, these bills got on my nerves today. These kids got on my nerves today. My boss got on my nerves today. This dog got on my nerves today. I stubbed my toe today. I don't want to have sex. My eyebrows ain't looking right. I don't want to have sex. You know what? Fuck that bitch at work. I don't want to have sex. There's not much that falls in line to make a man not want to have sex.
Is that really what you like?
No, it's not.
Really
it's not what
bad?
I think. It's what I know, and that goes with talking to a lot of different types of men.
Mm-hmm.
That goes with hoes. That goes with married men. That goes with single men. That goes with
married hoes.
Huh? What'd you say?
Married hoes.
That goes with married hoes.
Yeah.
That goes with men in general. And men talk about sex and the lack thereof, or the abundance of, and usually the abundance comes either they're single.
So they just rotating.
No. Because answer me this: when you're single,
mm-hmm.
throw in the "I miss you" factor. And you're just let's say a fresh relationship.
Mm-hmm.
As a woman, because I don't know, I'm assuming.
Okay.
When you first meet or first get real tight, you want to please him more. So the sex is given more. Right?
No. Y'all give it up. Y'all easy.
What?
In the beginning, you are getting to know this person and things like that. I'm going to be real honest. When you're talking to somebody, you're dating somebody, it's a given he's going to give up the draws. Like, that's not where my mind, for me, that wasn't where my mindset went, because you going to give up them draws. Like, you're going to hand out the D. Like, so I'm getting to know you on a different level.
Mm.
Y'all, let me know. Like, aside from, maybe having somebody has, like, separate reasons to be celibate or a virgin, whatever it is. Ladies, how hard is it really to get a man to give up the draws?
I mean, I understand that.
So that's not the angle. That's not the end game about him satisfying me and things like that. It's about him getting to know me.
No. I'm talking past meeting you at the bar in the club.
I'm talking
about, hey, I really like you. Let's be exclusive.
Okay.
Those first couple months, you throwing that hole. Hey,
is that what I did?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Shout out to you. That was one of the reasons I said, hey, you want to marry me?
Because we broke that couch.
We broke that couch. She broke the couch, boy. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna say who know about the broken couch, but that broken couch sealed the deal. I thought about the broken couch when we was at the church.
In the Lord's house. Really?
Yeah.
You thought about fornicating? Get it together.
About that broken couch. But if I would have known that broken couch wasn't gonna be as frequent, I would still marry you.
First of all, we've invested in this furniture together. We've invested in this furniture together. Okay, we're in this together. I didn't care about breaking your couch. That was yours.
Mm.
I still went to my place and sat on my perfectly well couch. Like, my couch didn't have no dips, no divots in it.
All that is because you ain't feel like you need to break the couch for nobody else.
You're right, baby. You are right.
Yeah, thank you for playing along.
Right.
That's some bullshit, but you see that shit? She ain't shit. I don't like her at all. All right.
So here's the thing. Okay, so we're talking about the expectation versus reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys expected, oh shoot, we're gonna be together, and I don't know, maybe it was different because like, if you live together before you're married versus moving in after married.
I think that's a good idea because things definitely change once the whole dynamic of knowing who that person really is once you live together.
Short.
They're bad habits, they're good habits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like your bad habits. Nah,
that's another show.
Yeah, it is another show, but that's a whole nother show.
I'm okay with living together.
What do you deal with
another
your
show.
significant
We're
other?
gonna do it another time. Okay, stay focused.
All right,
bring it in.
We're here.
Okay. I'm okay with like that after the ring, like after you proposed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm okay with that.
It's called the honeymoon phase.
It's not called the honeymoon phase. We ain't married yet.
Okay, I'm
after you propose, before you get married, there's like an interim there, and I think that's a great time to get together and hash out those little quirks and things like that, and kind of figure out the other person. So I think that's great.
It sounds good because you are in love. Yeah, you're not thinking about the bad things that can happen.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You're super in love.
Be honest, my expectation was that I didn't think that getting married, sex was going to be that big a deal.
It's that big a deal.
Well, obviously, I know that now.
Every man that I've talked to that's in a long-term relationship or married is that big a deal. Because
from my aspect, it's like, yeah, we're going to keep on trucking the way we've been doing. Mm-hmm. Because I see you maybe once, maybe twice a week. So that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, you're used. Okay, so if you could do the once or twice a week,
yeah,
that in your mind is once or twice a week. In my mind, it's every time I see you.
Where's the disconnect? Like, why do you? Okay,
it's emotion. Again, it's emotional for you.
How is that emotional? We have sex 1-2 times a week when we're dating, or we're
that exclusive. Goes into things throw you off track. Right?
No, I'm saying like was my expectation wrong? Because I felt like it was kind of like a baseline.
Yeah. I mean, it was once, twice a week, which I'm fine with now. I'm fine with once a week, Of course I want more.
Yeah.
But initially again, that if you wanted to have sex 4 or 5 times a week, I'm good with that. If I had to put a guess on it, how much the actual couple actually have sex, I would say once a week.
I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of variables. You know what I mean? I guess like if you want to average it, but there are so many different things that goes along with it, not just emotional. Mm-hmm. With that increased frequency of sex. Let's physiologically. You know what I mean? Making sure that, women have more to deal with before, during, and after sex than men do. Mm-hmm. You literally just jump in a rabbit hole and that's it.
Fellas, with that being said, don't have multiple customers to your penis that those are pH off. Wash your dick that those are pH off.
Yeah.
If you are coming in it all the time, that's going to throw her pH off. If you think about it too hard, it's going to throw her pH off. My point is everything throws her pH off.
That's not true. That is not true. You being petty.
I am being petty. That last statement was petty.
But there are a lot of factors that are included depending on what time in the month you're catching her, and you may catch something different. You're right. Your diet can throw me off.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're eating trash and you coming out here with 24 karat magic pouring out of you, and not in a good way, but it's a lot of things that go along with it. So you guys are just seeing like it's very tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna get in this hole and then that's it. No, it's a lot of twists and turns to that.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I'm being
like for
honest
me,
with you.
it was
Until
like,
we had the conversations of what's going on,
those uncomfortable
the
conversations.
uncomfortable conversations. You know what I mean? That it was all right. We have sex. We both enjoy it. The end.
And for a long time, I kind of did not have those uncomfortable conversations with you because honestly, I was still learning myself.
Right.
Like I was learning my body. I was learning about the changes your body go through, with pregnancies and stress and things like that. So I didn't want to bring that to you because I didn't want you to feel like you wouldn't be attracted to me.
Right.
But now we're to a point, obviously, where, we can have those uncomfortable conversations that are actually not uncomfortable anymore.
What are uncomfortable conversations? Let's start from the basics. In the beginning, fellas, if you want to please your woman, you're going to have to ask questions that are going to hurt your fucking feelings. And I say that with the F word because I mean it's going to fuck you up. Because we have been out in these streets doing shit thinking that this one move is going to please everybody. This one thing is going to please everybody. Your dick is going to please everybody. And that the reality is, if somebody likes you, more than likely 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you they like some shit when they really don't because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, it's very accurate.
So we got to a point where I actually cared about how she felt about sex. I'm like, okay, I want to make sure that she's actually satisfied and not playing the game of, you know what I mean?
It's
okay,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't. If you had to ask, she didn't. But we're at the point now where I ask different questions. But
yeah, the dynamic changes. I mean, and again, that comes with being comfortable and getting to that point where you can really, have those candid conversations. Like I said, I would try and keep, certain things from you before, and now it's like, hey, whatever soap you're using, you're tearing me up. We can't do this, okay? So I need you to change that, and it's a real quick thing. Whereas, maybe 10 years ago, I wouldn't have said that because I didn't want you to look at me funny. Because
it's weird.
It's this ideology that, like, I don't know if it's from, like, porn or whatever it is, like this mindset that, like, the hole is just the hole and that's it. And, like, you ready and it's good to go. Like, there are a lot of different avenues around that one. Just like it's a flower. Okay. And you have that center and then you have all those petals to it. Okay. So before you come and try and pollinate, okay, I need you to learn this flower. So I mean, and that honestly is learning yourself as a woman. That is learning your partner, things like that. Like, who knows? It could be, when you're, I don't know, you eating a particular food that throws something off.
Right.
Or I'm tired because I need XYZ in other areas so that I'm less tired. And when I'm less tired, we're more likely to get it on.
Right. I mean, let's break it down to the basics. Like, what things did we have in the beginning that were issues? Like, I'm comfortable saying it now.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't hitting it like I thought I was hitting it.
No, you weren't.
I asked for your God damn. Shit, I asked for your feedback. It took a lot for me to say that to these people.
These random people on Beyonce's internet.
So I had to have the conversation of, yo, So am I? Yeah, I mean, am I all the way there? And it was no. And that shit fucked me up for like. I still think about it from time to time, and that was many moons ago.
Okay, here's the thing. In your
And
relationship, you were gonna say something to the other person. Men, like whoever is in your relationship, okay, you're gonna say something in that relationship that's going to fuck that person up for a while.
yeah,
Like when you told me I had fat girl knees, like that messed me up for so long. Like, why would you tell me I had fat girl knees? But I'm saying, like, it's the same principle. Like, it's something that will stick in your mind, and you'll let it fester.
yeah.
You know,
I mean, I guess, and bringing it back to
I don't
the
have
sex.
fat girl knees, by the way.
No, she doesn't. Bringing it back to the sex thing is, in order to have that amazing sex that everybody wants to have, you have to have uncomfortable conversations, get past your ego, and get your feelings hurt. Y'all gonna have to talk. Like, no bullshit. Hey, I don't like it when you do this. I love it when you do this. You know what? Maybe you should tweak this a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, but find out the don'ts. That's very important.
Yeah, finding out the don'ts will show you the do's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And ladies, honestly,
I wouldn't even say it will show you the do's, because finding out the don'ts will lead into finding out what the do's are. Because
same thing.
we don't have the same limits that we did back then.
Well, because it's an evolutionary process. Like, you know, you just kind of move on. And honestly, it's coming to grips with yourself. And ladies, I'm going to be honest, like, I don't have a huge social media presence. But when I do, you know, dip my, toe into the social media pool, y'all be lying. Y'all out here talking about you got the fattest poom and this wet.
Which don't matter.
Okay. All right. Now your lips wrap around them like Squidward's tentacles, and here we are.
I've never heard that, but that's awesome.
There.
I like it a lot.
You like that a lot?
I kind of do.
Okay.
It kind of turn me on a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. A lot of bit. We're gonna touch back on that.
Okay.
A little
later. All right. We're gonna do that later. But it's learning yourself too.
Like around it.
Are you still on Squidward's tentacles?
I wouldn't call it Squidward tentacle. I'm just thinking about it going the tongue going around.
We're gonna talk about it later, off camera. Okay. Later. Okay. Yeah. It's learning yourself. You know, I don't want to have pretty girl sex. Okay. And what is a pretty girl sex, right? The pretty girl sex is a girl who just kind of is laying there and, oh, I'm fine. Appreciate this hole you getting. But your hole is whack.
Hey, fellas.
It's mediocre box.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
But I don't want to be like that.
Tell me if I'm lying, bro. Generally speaking.
Don't do that.
I can't say it?
Don't do that.
Okay, I won't do it then.
Don't do it.
The super bad bitches can't fuck.
You did it.
They can't, because the thing is, the super bad bitches, like, and when I say super bad bitches, I mean the made up IG models.
Because there's some super bad women running around here that ain't an IG model, and I be looking like, girl.
The super bad bitches, the ones that can't go to CVS without being super dolled up. Can't fuck. Not saying that they don't have good hole, but they can't fuck. Because I'm going to explain. See, you're looking at me funny because you don't know.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because most men are just excited to fuck them. Mm-hmm. And the visual is there. And most men lie during sex. And they tell them, oh, your pussy's so good. This, that, and the third. because they're fucking that bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she need to like step her sex game up?
She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to.
Gotcha.
So when that dude is just smashing, oh my God, yes, this is awesome. Men are visual. You know?
Okay.
If the shit look good, that's awesome. I'm willing to say that if the shit looks good, most men will really take look good over feel good.
Yikes.
It's fucked up. Me personally, I'll take feel good over looks good, but
okay, but when you say it looks good, like it can't look like
no.
It can't.
I'm talking about you know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
fellas, you know what I'm talking about.
Because we're not trying to be super vain.
I'm not being. I'm not trying to be an asshole by all means.
I get it.
Trying to be an
Sometimes
asshole.
you come across as an asshole, but I get what you're saying. You're very candid about it.
But here's the thing, men. You know, if you get the super bad bitch, every man is fuck a non-attractive woman.
Feel been working.
She puts a hella work in because she feels like she got to do something to keep that man coming back. Okay. So she's doing all the tricks. She's watching all the videos, trying to do that shit. Mm-hmm. She's
out here superheading it.
She's guac 3000. You know what I mean? She's riding more. She's doing that.
Guac. I didn't know that.
I don't know.
GAW.
I don't know. I'm paying extra for guac. You feel me? Hey, you gotta give me some of that. I'm paying extra for guac.
Gotcha.
Hey, you know guac is extra. Throw that shit on there.
But I mean, honestly, ladies, let's be honest. You know, you done got that man and he's super fine and he might, have that baby leg and
can't
fuck. It's whack. Because he's so used to somebody not being able to take it, or he's fine and having a plethora, that you ain't got to work too hard. That's not saying that there are not a lot of attractive people out here who are definitely doing the Cirque du Soleil, but you do have that that group of individuals,
I mean,
that fall into that. I get it.
Big lips don't mean good dick sucking. Fat pussy don't mean good pussy.
Because, I mean...
Fat ass does not mean good pussy. It's a myth. Fat ass means it's fat ass. It's visual. It's a visual thing.
So, I didn't hit your mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good.
So, but then that plays into what you just said, where guys
are visual.
They're visual, so it makes it good to them because they're in there and they're looking at it, right?
It's something good to look at.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because... I mean, you could be fine and you could have that baby leg, and if the stroke ain't working, this not working. And you got to a certain point in your single life. I don't know if all women did this. I'm not giving out no courtesy nuts. Get off me. If you're not willing to fix whatever it is you got going on, get up. Because I feel like, she's a car, like a fine vintage car. You know what I'm saying?
Listening.
And you don't want to put all them miles in your car necessarily. Would you drive that fine vintage car to the corner store? No, you wouldn't. I'm not adding all these miles to her to get nothing out of it.
Miles are a myth.
They're not.
Miles are a myth.
How?
Because the thing is, if I don't know your mileage, you have zero mileage.
Okay, if you didn't get the Carfax, so...
But here's the thing. I don't want the Carfax.
You don't want the Carfax. What I'm saying is...
But here's the thing.
I don't my mileage in my mind.
Men would rather... Again, tell me if I'm lying. You would rather a woman have a promiscuous past but not know anybody that she's had sex with?
Okay.
Or a woman that has a very low
body count.
A very low body count, but you know personally 3 of those guys.
Why?
It's a man thing, Gina. Damn. I personally
think about it.
There's one that is questionable, but fuck him. Shut up. I don't know anybody that is confirmed personally that you've had sex with.
Okay. Well, I do know somebody that you confirmed had sex with. And I'm stuck with it. So if you stuck with it with your maybes, and I'm stuck with a guaranteed 1,000% sure, Mari, then
it's
take
not
it.
1,000%. It's 99.9% sure.
1,000.
99.9% sure, and she loves you to death.
I'm just saying, if I got to deal with it,
it's only one. Okay, we're not going to do that. Anyway.
Yeah. So I want to know, because I feel like maybe my expectations, you know what I mean? Y'all let us know down in the comments, okay? Because y'all going to get in the comments anyway, okay, about this podcast. Or, hit us up on IG at Baldy Locks Podcast.
Hey.
Yeah. Let us know. You know what I mean? If y'all think that we're too far off, or, is that expectation versus reality really, is it as far off as we think it is? Because we have our personal, we're going off our personal experience, but we want to know about, everybody out there. It's interesting. You know what I mean? The beginning relationship versus, long term.
Sex conversation. This is not going to be our last, because we ain't even scraped the crust of this shit.
No, we're literally at the tippy top. We ain't got no.
These are footnotes.
These footnotes, yeah.
We ain't even talk about it. Hey, shout out to
Savage Fenty.
Come through, Fenty. Did y'all? Hey, wait, did I get sassy?
Hold on, y'all. You did, but look, it's on the back. Look. Y'all see that?
Hey, I got the smoker's
jacket. Shout out to Riri, okay? Because
got the smoker's jacket.
Like, it feel all good on my skin.
I'm gonna tell you what.
What?
At the beginning of this podcast, I wasn't gonna shout out Savage Fenty, but this juice got me loose.
I know, like, it just feels
this
so
shit comfortable as fuck. This shit satin. I ain't gonna cap. I'm wearing the whole set. This is a smoker's jacket. I got on the pants.
He got on the pants.
I ain't gonna show you the pants, so I don't want to get mad for showing the present. The present.
Stop drinking, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you put your print on the internet, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I can't beat. Okay.
Okay, well, guess what? This robe ain't nothing but a robe from Savage Fenty. So you want me to stand up and show everybody?
It's been awesome talking to y'all today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's podcast. Yes. If you're listening to us on Spotify
or Apple.
Yeah. Check out our YouTube.
Yes.
Baldy Locks Podcast. Locks is LOCS.
So spell it out, baby. BALDYLOCS PODCAST.
Podcast. Come check us out.
Yeah.
Because my old lady fine. She ain't giving you no time, but she fine. You hear me?
Alright. That's it. And that's
a wrap.